Most people think starting a business is a motivational quote and a logo.
When I came to work on Monday that the doors were locked, that the business was no more. There was no warning.
Frantz had a new house, a family, and suddenly no job.
In 4 days, bought the truck outright. I went in and got it wrapped. I got business cards. I had a really cheap website.
And then he scaled too fast. 10 hires when the plan was 3.
I got ambitious and hired 10.
This episode is a blueprint for delegation, systems, and how to use the pain without letting it use you.
Welcome back to Mulligan Mic, where it's never too late to rewrite your scorecard. Today's guest climbs on top of roofs, helps with gutters, and helps with your most prized asset, your house. Welcome in.
Hey, yes.
Love it. We're going to be doing our Mulligan Mic 9-hole series. We're going to have 9 holes, 9 questions. We will be doing our non-profit holes as well. So holes 3, 6, and 9 will have those non-profit aspects to them. We're going to start off with hole 1, question 1. Hole 1, question 1. When people see what you're doing today, roofing, siding, gutters, 5 years in, but that's not where your story starts. Take me to the moment where your roofing company you worked for shut down without warning. You just bought a house and you had to decide panic or bet on yourself.
Oh yeah, that was an interesting time. But I had worked for a roofing company, and that's when I really got to learn a lot, and we had a really good camaraderie in there. We had a really good year. It was like 2020, which 2020 for most people was not the best. But because we were outside, because we were moving around, we were able to work, and that was one of our best years ever. And so with that being the best year ever, my wife and I, we decided to purchase a home after renting for 6 years, and ramping up for the year of 2021, just to find out when I came to work on Monday that the doors were locked. I had to make a few phone calls to see that the business was no more. There was no warning. There was no, hey, you guys might want to
no text
prepare.
It was just like, hey, there's a surprise for you.
Just like a heads up. And I don't think their intent was they didn't want to close down. I think they were fighting to stay open and telling us that was we would probably jump ship. But I think they just couldn't do it anymore. And then after that, I was getting a lot of phone calls from other roofing companies to come work for them. But honestly, I just decided I feel like I knew enough to do it myself, not as a business owner, but I knew the job. In 4 days, bought the truck outright. I went in and got it wrapped. I got business cards. I had a really cheap website. It worked at the time. I talked to the crews that I've been working with all those years, asked them if they still wanted to keep working. They wanted to keep working. There was a couple crews that had to pay out of pocket because they didn't get paid from the company that shut down. There were some projects that I didn't get paid for, but to me now it's pretty much water under the bridge because it led me to where we are today.
I feel like that's a really tough decision that you had to make there because you had just bought the house. You probably subconsciously knew that if you would go on your own, you had to back it up with so much capital, with the truck, with equipment, with gear, with people. And then you had so many people at the same time reaching out to you from other roofing companies, wanting you to work through them. So at the end of the day, why do you think you made the decision to create your own business versus taking a guaranteed one, especially with so much already on your plate?
Right. Well, I'll tell you what, it wasn't the first crazy jump that I made. When I first got into the roofing business, I had a job. I had a 9-to-5 working for a company where I was a staffing recruiter in the IT world. I had a salary, I made commission, I had benefits, I had 401k, a matching 401k, and it was safe. Leaving that to go into an industry where they say you only eat what you kill, kind of a deal. That itself wasn't a risk. What I did to make it work was I was working just 7 days a week, all day, every day, just making sure I'm learning as much, digesting as much. Failure wasn't an option. It definitely was a possibility, but I couldn't make it an option. So I kind of went to that same mentality on starting my own business and just knowing what I had to do. And, it was the same, except as the business owner, there was just a little bit more to learn and adapt to.
You think people are going to say good things or bad things about this first drive?
I warmed up. We're going to do all the good things.
Let's see it.
All the good things.
So real quick, we're going to be out at TPC Sawgrass. We're going to be doing the back 9. First hole is going to be hole 10, but it's going to be hole 1 for us. 356 yards, a little down elevation with 7 feet. Frantz has my driver in his hand because he forgot his own club. So we're gonna give him a little bit of an excuse just in case he doesn't play as well.
Here we go.
All right, good first swing.
Oh.
Should be on the practice.
Right.
Oh, right behind a tree.
Oh, how many yards we got?
A lot left.
Yes. We got some yardage.
All right, gonna try to hit just a little fade off of that bunker there.
Oh, that was clean.
Should be
That
good.
is clean.
Run right by that bunker. Run right by it. Okay, there we go.
Oh,
That'll work. We're in the fairway.
somebody got to be in the fairway.
All right, so we have 125 to the pin here.
Ooh. Well, is that going? Oh.
I'll go a little bit. All right, we're putting. You feel like the pressure's turned on now that the camera's turned
A
on?
little bit, but that's all right. That's all right.
Oh, run, ball, run.
Come on.
It topped a little bit, but that's all right. We're putting.
Good.
So if we get this within inside 10 feet, then it's a tap in birdie or a tap in gimme.
Okay.
Because we have little 10 feet circle freds. So if you look over here, we have 55 feet down elevation, about 3 inches. So it should be just about 50 feet for this putt.
Let's take it home.
Go, ball, go. Go, ball, go. Hopefully that's within
Okay.
10. It is not. 15. All right, you
So-
got this.
I want to get it just a little bit closer.
Yes.
Do you always lock it in every?
No,
Not everyone.
putting.
Oh, okay.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Go, ball, go, ball, go, ball, go. Go. And 8 feet. Give me par.
Are we good?
Yeah. Nice work.
Yes.
All right, so as
Came
officially,
in clutch.
very clutch. Officially par, we're going to cut you on hole 2, question 2.
A lot of people think running a service business is just answer the phone and do the work. What did you learn early on about focus, about what not to do, that completely changed how you position your company and stop the chaos?
Trying to do it all by yourself is not going to represent your business well. You know, when people need to have their inspections, they need their roof looked at, they need their siding, their gutters. And then I make the appointment. I enter them in our CRM, or our database of all the customers. I'll be on the roof. I'll talk to the customer, but my phone is also ringing for other appointments or other projects going on. And it just didn't make a lot of sense. So just one thing I learned was to get some help.
Delegate.
You got to delegate a little bit. So we have an amazing office manager who does a lot of that. She answers the phone, she sets the appointments, she communicates with the customers.
Watches Mulligan Mic episodes.
What we'll now start watching Mulligan Mic episodes after seeing this, because she does do our social media. It's just all the admin things, so we can get back to doing what we want to do. And then when there's multiple projects going on, also having help and having the right teams to cater to those.
Very cool. Speaking of interesting things, hole 2 is a very interesting looking hole with a lot of fun stuff that we typically should not be in when we golf. So we're going to stay out of that stuff.
Is it water?
It's water.
Oh,
We have hole 2 out here, 419 yard par 4. Good drive. Good drive. Oh, maybe not.
oh,
Gotta hit it further.
oh. What does that say?
It sounded good.
It sounded good.
Sound is unfortunately not everything in golf.
No, not in golf. He's got the glove. He's cheating.
Hey, if you would have brought your own clubs, you could have your own glove.
Oh, that is a clean shot.
That one's a little misstruck.
Oh,
Stay out of that tree.
that's tough.
All right, that should be a fun little shot in.
Oh,
Little misstruck. All right, we have 206 here. I'm gonna try to hit a 4-wood, just basically try to land it there.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Okay.
That should be pretty
Stop.
good.
Yeah.
On the green.
On that green, baby.
That'll work. That'll work.
Yes.
There you go.
Oh.
Hey, if you were golfing by yourself, though, you're out of this tree right here. So that's fine.
I
But
would be.
look where it hit the club. See how low it hit?
Yeah. But it didn't make it to the green.
But we do have a putt. And Frantz is good at putting. All right, we got birdie putt here, 34 feet down elevation just a little bit.
Hey.
Go, ball, go. Okay, maybe it's not down that much. Thought it was going to be more of a help. We do have a par. So
You have a par.
your job is to make it now.
Okay.
All right, can he go 2 in a row with taking his putts?
Let's go.
Is his new nickname going to be Franz the Putter?
Here we are, man. Been called worse.
I think that one might be a little light. Ooh, we'll have to look back to see whose ball that was. But that's going to be another par, so that's 2 pars in a row. So we're going to hit you on hole 3, question 3.
We're doing good.
We're doing good.
This is going to be our first non-profit hole. It's hole 3. When everything fell apart with the first company and the fear was loud, what truth did you have to face about yourself before you could actually move forward into creating your own company?
I really just had to find the why on why this needs to happen and what could possibly not happen. The truth was, it's scary. It's scary if things are going to work out. It's scary if you're going to lose money. Just having to really embrace that, embrace the truth on you cannot work out. And then what's the truth after that? What are you going to do after that? We have a kid that depends on you, your family, wife.
Do you feel like it was more humility at that point, or more of the realization that if it doesn't work out, you could live with yourself?
It is humility, because there would be the embarrassment of just it not working out and letting the people around you down. Even today, it's still a fight, right? It's a lot of competition, and when people work for you, they also depend on you. So that load doesn't get easier. A lot of the industries that I'm in, they don't really go for 5 years. They go in, they come in, and they go. And I've seen a lot of come and go throughout the years. And it can be anyone at any time, But
What do you think your secret of lasting these 5 years and still going is?
I don't know if it's just a secret, but just being consistent, being good to people, just our core values. As long as we're communicating, as long as we're having integrity and doing the right thing, as long as we're being involved in our community, getting that support, I think has been huge. And just pretty much being consistent of it and putting yourself in the other person's shoes, when doing the work. So, I don't know if there's really a secret sauce, but just doing right by people.
I want you to put yourselves in Tiger Woods' shoes right here. And I want you to hit this par 3.
Tiger Woods. I have to hone in my inner Tiger Woods.
Hone it in.
All right, hole 3, first non-private hole, of course, par 3. 169 yards, down feet elevation about 5, so it really doesn't matter too much. Oh, bounce for him. Oh,
Come on.
It just stopped in there.
Jeez.
That was cleanly struck.
Oh man, don't do what I did.
Don't do what you did.
Don't do what I did. Do not get it in there.
All right, 168 or 169. I'm gonna hit a 7. It might be too much, but I'm gonna try to hit this up in the stance a little bit more than normal just to make sure it tries to stop.
Come on. No!
Stop it for it.
Don't do it.
Okay. Whew. There we go. And we got a 26-yard chip shot, and we did practice chipping. So you're in for a show.
Come on.
Oh, wow. A little bit more.
That is good. That was us.
Hit this with inside 10 feet for our gimme. Oh, that should be good. Oh, run.
Come on.
Run, ball.
Oh, this is for charity.
No. All right, we got a putt to make.
Oh,
We got a putt to make. Got a right to left. Blew it by. Oh no. I got
put
this.
too much stank on it. Ooh.
Oh, just a little under it. Just a little under. I got a bogey for us.
Don't get that bogey in.
All right, that is a bogey. So we are 1 over through 3. We'll catch you on hole 4, question 4.
A little bit of a slow start for us, but we do have 2 other non-profit holes, so stay tuned for those. Those are holes 6 and 9. Hole 4, question 4. From recruiting IT talent by day, making sandwiches by night, to inspecting roofs by yourself, what would the grind the people never saw during those early years that almost made you quit?
The long hours, the uncertainties, the customers that say yes to a project, but then turned around and said no, not knowing when the next check was coming in. There's so many different ways. And then, the culture of the company was changing a little bit. It used to be very camaraderie, and then it was starting, to get a little divided. It was just a risk and reward situation, and I just didn't quit. I just kept going.
It's got that can-do attitude.
Yeah, can do. Had to,
Is that kind of a part that was probably like instilled very early on?
A lot of that had to do with my parents, but also some of the peers of the people who I choose to surround myself with had something to do with it. And just being around like-minded people, you do like-minded things. And I think that's probably the biggest contribute that I can make is being around like-minded people.
I think that center of influence is so beneficial. Like it's not only for like the social media stuff, like what you're influencing coming in through your brain, your news feed, but it's also like your day to day. So if you're around good people that are truly challenging themselves, that are growing, that are enjoying life, like that's awesome. I always tell people 2 pieces of advice when you become a parent. I say, number 1 is never take unsolicited advice. Now let me give you some unsolicited advice for number 2. Surround yourself around people that enjoy being parents.
Right.
So I don't think it's any different than anything that you do in life. I try to surround myself around people that love working, that love running a business, that love helping people, that love golf. I try to surround myself around more people that love Ohio State. It's a little bit harder here in Nebraska.
I don't know,
If you're watching this and you love Ohio State, please reach out.
You got to be around good. I think the lesson here is to be around good people.
Yes, exactly. Be around good people. Do what you love and lean on your support system.
And I will say, when people love giving advice and people love talking about themselves, I would just say just look for some evidence of success of whatever they're talking about. If you don't see any areas of success, people can tell you how you need to do something, how you need to save your money, how you need to run your business, or steps you need to take to start a business. But if they've never done it themselves, or they have a friend that does it and they think they know by watching their friend, just be mindful of that.
That's great advice.
Yeah.
Take anything from this episode, just take that advice. Not this tee shot, take this advice.
Yeah, man. But the shot's gonna be good too.
Yes.
All right, so we have hole 4 out here. It is 509-yard par 5. Okay. Franzi's gonna hit a nice drive over here.
Into the water. Look at that. Look at that.
He's going swimming.
In the drink.
He's going swimming.
Oh.
All right, so we have my drive here. We're just gonna hit a little fade right off of that bunker.
Yes. Come on, go, 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 go.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
I'll say that should easily carry it. He said, I want this in the middle of the fairway.
That is good.
I said, say no more. Not as far as I wanted it, but it's in the middle of the fairway. All right, so we have 3 wood in hand, 247 yards. I'm gonna try to hit just a little fade right off of that bunker, so it should roll just to the left or to the right of that green there.
Let's do it, man.
A little chunky, but it should be playable.
Look at that. We did it.
Should have a nice little chip
On all
shot.
the good hits.
There we go.
Did it.
We did it.
Yes.
Team sport. Nice, easy, make good contact. Hey, good swing. You hit it straight as an arrow.
You need to be harder.
You hit it as straight as an arrow, though.
Went down.
You didn't want to waste a good swing while I hit a good one. That's why.
Don't need to top what's already good.
Yeah, just don't waste your good swings. Before this round, we did a little warm up, and I was like, you really need to make sure you can hit 40-yard chip shots, because if anybody's watched, no matter if it's outside, no matter if it's inside, I have a lot of 40-yard chip shots.
Do it. Nice.
Should be good.
It's on the green.
Yeah, we should be able to. Okay, we're close. That was what? Our eagle chip. It's a good looking shot if that was a little left. Ooh, we got 2 nice slots at them.
Yours is a little closer.
I think barely, but
Think so?
we'll have to see what the break looks like on each of them. All right, so we have our birdie putt coming in. Slider right to left.
Ooh.
Oh,
Woo.
just outside of it.
Come on, man.
But to give me pars, so here's you.
Okay.
It's a little high.
Yeah.
But that's a par. So we're back in the par streak. 1 over through what, 4? We'll catch you on hole 5, question 5.
Hole 5, question 5. You tried to scale fast, hired 10 people when the plan was for 2 or 3, and it kind of blew up. What did that failure permanently change about how you hire, train, and build systems today?
Yeah, I got a little ambitious. When against my,
A little.
it was a little ambitious. So, once we got a reputation going and we were getting calls coming in, I had someone answering the phones, but they were doing very minimal. They were answering the phones and scheduling. Did a little bit with our system, data entry, but I wanted to expand, and this was the advice of the business coach, maybe hire 1 to 3 solid estimators that could go out, explain a roof, and price it out for them. Had 38 people apply. Well, no, about 50 people apply. I had 38 interviews. Out of the 38, I was just supposed to pick like 1 to 3. I got ambitious and hired 10. Me just being one person. I also had a partner in that was helping me like kind of show the ropes, but couldn't give the full attention, the platform that they needed to succeed. Some weren't just very good. Others, I got to look myself in the mirror and be like, if I were able to had a foundation more set up for their success, I think things would have been different. So that's kind of what we're building now is systems and processes, a good back end support to make sure when they get in there, the blueprint's just laid out exactly what you have to do. And we're still working on it, but before we move forward with hiring anyone, I want to make sure all this stuff is in place.
It's very wise of you to go through that and not just try to be like, all right, well, it was the people problem. No, it was the systems and the process that actually trained them, because you've said it multiple times, you're just one person.
Yeah.
So you have to understand how to trust people, but also put the right stuff in place for the people to do their job effectively.
It is. And that's with anything you do. If you're coming in an industry or you're learning something, you got to have a good teacher. And that teacher needs to show you some attention. You're going to forget things. You might have to redo things. Once you're good to go, then it's a really special thing. But I just did too much, unfortunately.
Well, let's not do too much on this hole. It's a longer par 4.
Okay.
So let's stay within our boundaries, and I'll set you up for success.
We need to be set up for success, man. We need to catch up.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so we have hole 5 out here. It is 432-yard par 4, one of the longer holes. Hey, nice drive.
Okay.
Oh, it just stopped right in the rough.
Oh.
All right, driver, just gonna hit just a baby cut is the plan, right on that fairway.
Nice work. Yes, sir.
That should be fine. It was mishit just a little bit.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna have a long second shot in.
Yes, you are.
Yep, definitely mishit. All right, 217, 4-wood in hand.
Nice hit. Very nice hit. Yeah. Oh, come on.
Don't bounce right. Oh. Hey, if it would have bounced on the green, it would have ran off the green, but. So you got a partner. Good swing.
You came a lot closer to the green.
I say we might have to just have you tee off with that club.
Yeah?
151 yards. It's further than any of your drives so far.
Jeez.
All right. Hopefully that's close to the friend zone.
Okay.
Yes, friend zone. Give me par. There we go. Now you just got to make it.
You just gotta make it?
Just got to make it. Easiest thing in golf.
That's it. That is it. Oh, so long.
We're in for par. That was a very tough hole. So in for par. Still 1 over through 5. We'll catch you on hole 6, which is going to be another non-profit hole. Hole 6, question 6. As you look at your next phase, sales reps, project manager, real scale, who do you have to become as a leader to make sure that the next team succeeds where the last one did?
I gotta practice what I preach. I gotta do all the things that I don't want to do.
Sounds so motivated about it.
Yeah, I mean, that's just kind of you can't, you gotta lead by example. You gotta. So I would say when I first got into the industry, to get business, we had to do some canvassing, we had to do some calls. Doing these things can be very discouraging. But after a few years of networking and getting all that behind me, I've gotten to a point where I don't have to do these things anymore. And so it's just natural. I can go outside. Everything is just natural to me. But you can't teach someone that just to show up and just sign a contract. You got to go out and find it because they're not going to be calling your phone. They're not going to know who you are. They're not going to know what you're doing. Like, what are you doing to let people know this is the industry that I'm in? This is what I do. This is the service that I offer. So what steps are you taking to let the world know? You know, canvassing, calling, social media, lead gen. What are we doing and how consistent are we being at that? Being an example of that and being next to them and helping them through those things is something that I am going to have to do and step up as a leader. Before, I was placing others in those positions to do those things.
Now you truly have to step into those shoes.
I have to step into those shoes.
Cool.
Yes. And hopefully once I step into those shoes and we do train the right person, then we can set that person up to train others and grow from there. So we can't hire 10, we just got to hire a couple.
Nice. Yeah. All right. We'll catch you on this tee shot, which is a beautiful looking hole. All right. So we have hole 6 out here, which is 496 yard par 5. It's going to be on a little island green, which should be fun to hit at, but unfortunately, it probably means we're going to have about 250 yards in to that island green. So it might be a 3-hole shot or it might be a 2-hole. So we're going to see these drives here. There you go. That was a good looking drive.
Where's it going? Let's get back in there.
Hey, yeah. That's your best drive yet.
Golly.
Nice swing.
As long as it's not in the water. Yeah.
That should work.
Yes. Boom.
Stay in the fairway.
Chill.
Okay, first cut's not bad. There we go. 275.
Let's roll.
Let's go. I'm going to go for it because I have faith in you. They're going to hit a good next shot. I want you to stand there, though.
No. That's me, rookie.
That's brave right there.
Oh, no way.
You would have been hit for sure.
Oh, my eyes was all focused on the screen.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's curved. Ooh.
Okay, we're dry.
Oh.
We're dry.
Hey.
That works. We're dry.
Boom, boom.
Nice. Might be using that based on yardage. Oh, it's 83. That one's going to be kind of tough. So we have 33 feet or 33 yards, but we do have about 70% power off of it. So probably looking more about a 50-yard chip shot here. Nice. Mm-hmm. That should be in for a bird. In for a birdie. Back to even par. All right, now you just got to make it.
I don't even want it. Shoot.
Now you just have to make it.
If I
I don't know if it's gonna make it in there because he's more over here. But after I hit that and then
Wait a
it came to the
minute.
fork, Franz's face was like,
Yo. Oh, beautiful.
"All right, you got this." Not in the water.
Not in the water.
In the water.
It's in the water. Dang it.
Hey, but we're in for a birdie.
We're in
that
for a
is-
birdie.
It's a nonprofit hole, so we're gonna find out what nonprofit Franz will be selecting in 3, 2.
Visionary youth.
And why visionary youth?
I tell you what, there's a lot of nonprofits out there, and the reason why this one resonated with me is when I just witnessed the actual event. I needed to do something. I was working for the old roofing company, and we had to get out there in the community, and so I was getting my hair cut, and the gentleman he's been cutting my hair since I was 12 years old.
You want to shout him out?
KB Quabina Mensa,
If you're watching
founder,
this, shout out. His
founder
hair looks
of
good.
Visionary Youth. I went out there on it was August. It was the day before school, and they were giving haircuts, is what I understood. They're going to be giving out school supplies, but that thing was a party. It was a party to where they had the whole block on 11th and M just closed off. There was street dancing. There was a stage. There was a DJ. There was food vendors. There was 3-on-3 basketball. One year they had ponies. It was just a party. Bouncy houses for the kids. Music, dancing. They had an MC. Every year they're just doing it bigger. And when you go there, you see a line around the building of people in need because you're getting your kid a haircut because they probably can't afford it the day before school. School supplies, socks, underwear. They come in. They come in early. They are the 2 city blocks down. They come in. They have about 40 barbers volunteering on site, just cranking out haircuts. After they get their haircut, they go get their school supplies, some backpacks, some notebooks, some pens, pencils. Coats, socks, underwear, everything. They just load them up, and then they come outside and join the festivities. Get a plate of food, go with them, just walk around. It's just fun. So I just couldn't believe all this is the community coming together and donating and making that happen.
Very cool. If you want to learn more about it, we're going to put their website, their social medias, whatever they do have in the description down below. Highly encourage you to check it out. Is it August, right before school starts every year that they do the event?
Yeah, they do 3 events a year. The back to school is in August. They also run a drive for Thanksgiving. So they're handing out 1,200 Thanksgiving meals away to those in need. Wow. And they also have an event in Christmas to where it's a toy giveaway. And, it's not just stuffed animals and coloring books, right? They got bikes, PS5s. They have so much, and it's donated. It's in just the community come together and making sure people are in need. And every year the need is growing. So, because these events are growing.
Very cool. Well, we appreciate you shouting out that nonprofit and learning more about it. One thing that people don't often learn about you, and that question that you want to ask is actually hole 7's question. So hole 7, question 7. There's something people notice about you immediately, but almost never ask about it. When someone finally does ask about your eye, what's that moment like? What's the funniest or most unexpected reaction that you've also ever gotten?
So people, they don't want to be rude. I mean, what's the difference for rude? Frantz has an eye that's never open. And, it's just, I can honestly say, everybody that I hang around with, unless they've known me since I was a baby, nobody really just brings it up. You know who brings it up? Kids.
Ooh.
Kids will come up and they will just say, and they don't mean anything by it. They're like, why is your eye like that? And their mom will cringe, right?
I can see right now with my 3-year-old, he is somebody that asks, and he's very social, and his vocabulary is very advanced, and he asks. And he's very loud, and it just puts you in really awkward situations because you don't know if it's sensitive to them. You don't know if you want to hurt feelings, but also you're also slightly curious. So you hold back and you wait to say anything until they answer.
You just gotta say it. You gotta de-escalate it. When I was 2 months old, there was I had a cancer in my real eye. My mom saw it. They had to take it out, and since then I had a prosthetic eye in. So the eye looks natural, but it doesn't have the muscles to keep the eyelid open. So it's just kind of something that I've just had, my whole life, and it's different from others. But kids, they, you tell them the story, and then they're like, oh, okay, I know now. and then they just move on. And so, but as adults don't ever ask, or not like I'm encouraging people to ask.
Yeah.
But I know it's like in the back of their mind, it's like, yeah. But people who are comfortable with me, will, after hanging out like a lot of times, we'll throw it out there. Usually over drinks, it just comes out.
Coffee and water, right?
Yeah, coffee and water. Cheers.
Cheers. I am somebody that I always look you in the eye when I talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
Like always. And for whatever reason, I don't know if it's because I'm right-handed, but I always look at the right eye. And it's your right eye. And then I have to tell myself, you have to look at his left eye because he can see out of that one.
Yes.
So I always catch myself trying to look to the left eye versus the right eye. And it makes me feel like, oh no, I got to make sure like I'm looking at the right eye for you, because I was like, I need to let you know that I'm looking at you and I'm like attentive, like doing that. So I was like, that's my little story from it. I've never asked him.
I'm good with the face. I'm good for just like right here,
So just stare at your nose.
It was there for the nose. Like I feel like I have your attention. I don't know.
I hate people that just stare at your mouth.
Right there. That's a little awkward.
If you do that, don't just stare at your mouth.
You have a nice mouth.
Just don't stare at your mouth.
It's weird.
Because then I feel like you're selling my teeth. Don't stare at the mouth.
It's okay. I will say this: little kids. I should have said little kids and elderly.
Elderly?
People.
Hey, you're still on camera right now.
Yeah, people who are at an age is like, you know what? I'm just gonna say what I don't.
They don't get.
Oh, they don't
Just
care.
goes on.
Oh.
I was really hoping, since we were talking about golf, that you were good. Have you watched Happy Gilmore?
Oh yeah.
You should have been like, so when I was younger, I was out on the golf course and I swallowed a golf ball, and Happy Gilmore came and he got his revenge from after I ate Chubb's hand.
Oh man.
That's the story with it. So I was like, please, I should have teed you up
it.
for that one.
I haven't watched it in a while. I know it's back on Netflix.
Yeah, Happy Gilmore 2's out there too.
Yeah.
All right, so we do have hole 7 out here is going to be a par 3, 136 yards. There you go.
Okay.
Good looking swing. Just got to hit a little harder. So we have pitch and wedge in hand. Got to hit a close one here. Try to hit it as straight as I can. It's not part of my forte.
Oh, yes.
Oh, carry that.
Come on.
Oh, just a little short.
We can wedge that in.
Yeah, we can hit that.
Now, did Liza say you had to come take a class after she did your Mulligan Mic with you?
The only thing she said is burpees are easier than golf. And then Aaron said golf is easier than burpees.
I didn't see that.
Oh, almost in the hole. But there's our par. Well, that should be money.
Come on.
Oh, that really does just stop. But that's still good for a gimme par. That's going to be another par, so we're even par through 7. We'll catch you on hole 8, question 8.
Hole 8, question 8. You lived through cancer as a baby, sudden job loss, failed expansion, and reinvention. Is your mindset embrace the pain, learn fast, move forward, a strategy you developed, or just something that you've always been?
Pain molds us, man. Anything that's worth having, that people want, you have to go through some sort of pain. Whether you want like a 6-pack of abs, right? So now you have to like eat a certain way and train every day and sacrifice all the bad things. If you want financial success, you gotta find something you're good at, work hard, and put in the hours, and do all the things you don't want to do to have that. A relationship, marriage. You got it's work, man, and there's pain. It's just so and it defines you, and you get the more pain you go through, the more outcome you grow as a person. It's just kind of how life goes.
That's the best way I've ever heard that question answered.
Yeah, it's my signature speech when I go to a wedding.
I'm going to push you a little bit on this one because I think it's important for people to understand. When you're talking about pain, it's something that you have to go through. How do you make sure that the pain doesn't break you and actually helps you grow?
Honestly, it's that's a really good question, because you're gonna get it either way. And I can't speak for everyone, but I would say for as men, you have a duty to carry yourself with some stoicism and be an example. If you have children or for the people around you, your peers, people will look at you and how you can handle pain, and off that is their level of respect they will have for you. So pain's going to come. You're going to go through some losses. When it comes to relationships, death, physical, embarrassing, and you try to take each and every one of those and learn from it. You're going to go through the formalities of emotion, obviously, and let that happen, right, organically. But you can't stay in that space. It's not healthy for you. It's not healthy for the people around you. So you go through the emotions, you let it out, but then you must rise from it next.
So when you kind of sum it up to two things there, it's understanding that with each pain, there's a lesson in there. So you need to be open to learning that pain. And you also need to understand that it shouldn't break you. You have to keep moving forward.
Yes, and some may argue to embrace that pain. Put yourself into it where, and this is what I admire Liza a lot, because I've seen her at the beginning to where she is now, and she's embraced all kinds of pain and uncomfortableness to grow to the person in business that she is today, and continues to do so. Getting in front of people and speaking, and building the empire that she's building, more locations, the community that she's done, and she's very consistent. She does it with a smile, and I know that on her inside it must hurt sometime, but she just continues to grow, but she continues to embrace the pain.
Towards the end of this coffee, hole 8, 270-yard par 4. Juiced up on coffee.
Come on.
Oh, I was hoping to hit that cart path.
Man,
See, that was better struck than most of your drives, though. So you're hitting that club well. When I first started golfing, everybody could hit this club better than I could hit it.
Really?
It pissed me off. For the life of me, I could not hit it. And I was like, what is going on? I'm going to try to basically hit the drive that we just hit last hole. And we should be on the green.
Yes.
That might be really good.
Whee!
Sit now.
How satisfying.
Nice.
Oh,
What a drive.
it's satisfying to watch.
Not within 10 feet though. So I'm sorry. I didn't do good enough.
Oh, come on.
I wanted the guaranteed tap in eagle. All right, so we have our eagle putt here, 19 feet. Oh, a little hard, but should be within tap in range, I'm hoping, unless that thing's running. There we go, birdie. So go ahead and let's make this.
Let's just make this birdie.
We got Franz putt here. Got to hit it in the hole. 19 feet, so it's basically just like 7 feet past the screen. Good looking putt. Good looking putt.
Come on. You're killing me.
Oh.
Oh.
All right, that is going to be a birdie, so we're going to be 1 under through 8. We'll catch you on hole 9, question 9.
All right, so we have hole 9, question 9. In life, we often don't get do-overs. We don't get mulligans. And a mulligan in golf is a re-hit, but you get all the experience and the lessons from the last hit, seeing how things played out. I want to gift you a mulligan, and I want you to be able to give it to somebody. Who are you going to give that mulligan to? And what shot are they going to re-hit? And what do you hope might be the outcome?
It's really hard for me to answer that question because it falls back into the last one on what molds you as a person. I guess I probably would give a mulligan to. There was 2 business owners that was at the last company, and they both get a lot of angry hate mail. And so, but I was close to one of the 2, or am close to one of the 2. And I would give him a mulligan to maybe make some different decisions on maybe the last 6 months of the business, decisions he was making and how he was handling things. But then, and I think maybe the company may have still been around or did better. But talking to him today, the way he's grown from that experience, and he lives in a different state now. And he back to roofing, and he has about 20 people working with him, and he's definitely doing things different. So indirectly, Yes, we could have given him a mulligan, so he could have went back and did things different. So the old company may have closed down, but maybe he needed that experience to reopen where he's at now and to be as successful as he is today.
Hindsight is 2020. You obviously know better in the future, so that's why it's just kind of an interesting question. I know if I would give you a mulligan, you wouldn't probably be able to answer it with anything, because that's just the impression that I get from you is they're all life lessons. And even if you did go back and try to hit it differently, I don't often see you, from the little I know about you, wanting a different outcome, because it truly defined who you are.
Yeah, I mean, if I could just get maybe the right lottery numbers, if we could just go back and now that we know those, I'll take that mulligan. But
I'll be honest, I don't know any of the lottery numbers from the past.
really, you never know. That would need to be documented.
I'd be betting on national championships for football. That's what I would be doing.
That part, yes, going back and just Oh, that's funny.
I'm gonna bet on you with this tee shot, though. You're gonna hit a great one.
Okay, man. Let's finish this strong.
Let's go.
We'll finish this strong, man.
Do
you do a podcast? Like,
What?
I mean, is this kind of, I mean, it's like, this is more fun than a park. But do you do like a sit down and engage and?
No, so this will be a podcast episode,
Yeah.
but it will only be like that talking portion of it. Just because I understand most people can't sit in front of on their phone for an hour or sit in front of a TV for an hour. So it's just like they're driving, so they want just like the bite-sized bits of information. So it's just like, I wouldn't want anybody to not think they have access to this because we're golfing.
Oh, man.
So this will be turned into a podcast, but I'm not one that I'm just going to sit down and do a podcast with somebody, because I think that's boring. No offense to any other podcast people.
No.
Well, I just think that's boring for me, so I just need to do something else. So it's just the nature of me. I take something very ordinary. It's just like I need to morph it into something that is party approved.
Yes.
Speaking of party approved, we have
our original
hole 9, 383 yards. All right.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. Keep
There you
getting out
go.
there. Keep going.
I couldn't tell when the ball was up in there and when it was not up in there.
I was just like, just keep going. That's fine.
But it was good. 156 yards.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is Tiger hit? Like, is he like double that?
Yeah.
He can be like, do a 300?
Yeah. Tiger's impressive.
Yes.
All right. Let's hit nice straight bomb. But do the same shot.
Yay.
Oh, wait. Bounced over.
We can work with that, right?
Yep. That would be fine.
We can work with that.
So we got 166, a little bit in the rough, but it is a first cut rough, it says. So I have a 8-iron here. I'm gonna try to hit this and have just a baby cut, and it's gonna roll in the pin. Or a little draw, and it's gonna bounce on the green.
Oh, yes.
Bounce up there, bounce up there, bounce up there, bounce up there. All right. I think that's first cut, but
Yes.
that'll work. That will work. Ooh,
This one.
it's gonna hit the hill, bounce.
Yeah. That's all right. You got it in the green for us.
Yep. All right, 41 feet, down elevation, just a little bit with the foot. Oh, it's gotta go.
Keep going. Keep rolling.
It's gotta go.
Keep rolling.
Nope, not enough.
Okay.
All right, we need one closer. Oh, I think you gotta hit it harder than that.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
I think that's the
boy.
part I struggle with.
The putting on this,
Yeah, just how hard.
especially indoor putting, is a little bit,
Yeah.
a little tricky. All right, we got to make this putt to save our par, or else we're going to be back to even par.
Is it on me?
Oh, I just pushed it a little bit.
Come on.
Oh,
Seriously?
all right, give me bogey. Oh, what?
Yes. I felt like that was a good one too.
That was a great one.
Come on.
It's picking up on the club head.
Technical difficulties.
Oh, what the heck?
Oh, so it did go.
Nope. Oh, we can't replay that? Oh, what? Okay, so it did take it. It just relayed. That was a good putt. Well, I appreciate you coming on Mulligan Mic. It was a
This was fun.
really, really great episode. I think there's a lot of very valuable information that you did. And even like most of those questions when you were answering, I'm just like, man, this guy can really talk.
Yes.
Like, very well spoken. I was very impressed with the answers that you gave. And I thought there's a lot of value packed in this episode.
I appreciate
Do you have any closing thoughts?
No, man. Shoot, I guess
Like, comment, subscribe to Mulligan Mic.
a like, comment, subscribe to Mulligan Mics.
His own words, not preempted.
Support local.
Exactly. Thank you guys for watching. Unfortunately, that is going to be a bogey on the last one, so it's just going to be $100 for Visionary Youth. Please check them out in the comments down below in the description to see all the stuff they're doing and check out one of their 3 events that they have going on. As a reminder, it is never too late to rewrite your scorecard. Take aim, swing hard, and don't forget to take your mulligan.